The impact of cloud computing on sustainability, opportunities and challenges. The impact of cloud computing on sustainability is a topic that has gained significant attention in recent years. Cloud computing is the delivery of computing resources over the Internet, including servers, storage, software, and databases. The use of cloud computing services has the potential to reduce the environmental impact of its infrastructure, but it also presents challenges. This article explores the opportunities and challenges that cloud computing presents for sustainability. Opportunities. 1. Energy efficiency. One of the most significant opportunities offered by cloud computing is the potential for energy efficiency. This is because cloud computing service providers can take advantage of economies of scale to provide computing power more efficiently. By maintaining large data centers, cloud computing providers can optimize the use of hardware and reduce the amount of energy required per unit of compute. Power. 2. Virtualization. Cloud computing also offers the opportunity for greater virtualization of computing resources. Virtualization allows multiple applications to run on a single physical server, reducing the amount of hardware required. This, in turn, reduces the amount of energy required to power and cool the servers. 3. Renewable energy. Cloud computing providers also have the opportunity to power their data centers with renewable energy sources such as solar, wind, and hydropower. Renewable energy sources produce little to no greenhouse gas emissions and can significantly reduce the carbon footprint of data centers. 4. Reduced e-waste. Another potential opportunity offered by cloud computing is the reduction of electronic waste or e-waste. With cloud computing services, businesses and individuals can reduce the number of physical devices they need to own and maintain. Challenges. 1. Data center energy consumption. While cloud computing has the potential to be energy efficient, it can still consume a significant amount of energy. According to the SHIFT project, data centers account for approximately 3% of the world's electricity consumption, and this is projected to double by 2025. This means that cloud computing providers must be vigilant in their efforts to reduce energy consumption, and governments and organizations must promote the use of energy-efficient practices. 2. Data center location and access to renewable energy sources. Data centers are typically located where energy is cheap, often in areas with high amounts of fossil fuel-generated electricity. This can make it difficult for cloud computing providers to access renewable energy sources and reduce their carbon footprint. As a result, cloud computing providers must work to locate their data centers in areas with access to renewable energy sources or invest in renewable energy projects to offset their carbon footprint. 3. Security and privacy issues. Cloud computing also presents security and privacy challenges. Data stored in the cloud is often more vulnerable to hacks, data breaches, and cyberattacks. As a result, cloud computing providers must have robust security measures in place to protect their customers' data. 4. Lack of transparency. Cloud computing providers often have proprietary systems and may not disclose how their systems work. This lack of transparency can make it difficult for customers to assess the environmental impact of cloud computing services and make informed decisions. In addition to the opportunities and challenges discussed above, there are other factors to consider when it comes to the impact of cloud computing on sustainability. Furthermore, the rapid growth of cloud computing has led to concerns about the use of rare earth elements, which are required for the manufacture of certain types of hardware used in data centers. th. SA elements are often mined in conditions that can cause significant environmental damage. Cloud computing providers must take steps to ensure that their hardware suppliers are adhering to ethical A&D sustainable mining practices. Another factor to consider is the potential for cloud computing to enable more sustainable business models. Cloud computing can also enable more efficient use of resources in other industries. For example, through the use of sensors and analytics, cloud computing can help optimize supply chain management and reduce waste. One key aspect of the impact of cloud computing on sustainability that cannot be ignored is the need for education and awareness. Many businesses and individuals may not fully understand the environmental impact of their operations or the potential benefits of cloud computing. Another factor to consider is the importance of ongoing innovation and research. As technology continues to evolve, there is a need for ongoing research and development to identify new opportunities. For energy efficiency and sustainability, cloud computing providers must continue to invest in research and development to identify new technologies and best practices for reducing the environmental impact of their operations. Finally, the impact of cloud computing on sustainability cannot be considered in isolation from broader societal and environmental issues. Climate change, resource depletion, and other environmental challenges require a comprehensive and coordinated response that goes beyond the industry. Governments, businesses, and individuals must work together to address these challenges in a holistic way. With cloud computing playing a role as one part of a larger sustainability strategy. Additionally, there is a need for industry standards and regulations to ensure that cloud computing providers are held accountable for their environmental impact. These standards can establish baseline requirements for energy consumption, carbon emissions, and other environmental factors, and provide third-party verification to ensure compliance. In recent years, there have been efforts to establish such standards, such as the ISO 14000 standards for environmental management and the EU Code of Conduct for data centers. These initiatives provide the guidelines and best practices for data center energy efficiency and renewable energy use, and help to promote transparency and accountability in the industry. Another area for consideration is the potential for cloud computing to enable more sustainable lifestyles and behaviors. For example, through the use of smart home devices and energy management systems. Cloud computing can help individuals and families reduce their energy consumption and carbon footprint. Cloud computing can also enable more sustainable transportation options, such as ride-sharing and autonomous vehicles. By enabling real-time data analysis and optimization, cloud computing can help reduce congestion and emissions associated with transportation. It is also important to consider the social impact of cloud computing on sustainability. While there are potential environmental benefits of cloud computing, there are also social implications to consider. For example, the growth of cloud computing may lead to job loss in industries such as IT and data center management. This highlights the need for investment in retraining and education programs to ensure that individuals can adapt to changing job markets. Additionally, there is a need to consider the digital divide and ensure that access to cloud computing and other technologies is equitable. Without equitable access, certain communities may be left behind.